everyone, and welcome to Walt Disney Wednesday, where every Wednesday we talk about Disney. For this week's video, I want to cover something that happened within this past weekend that I want to talk about and its significance. Of course, I am referring to the closing of Pixar Play Parade and the Main Street Electrical Parade. Let me just say, the reason why I have these two parades in particular and why they mean so much to me is that both in my childhoods, I grew up on these parades, and specifically like Block Party Bash, but getting to see Pixar Play Parade. When I was able to see it more, I would definitely go see it as much as I can because I really loved seeing this parade. I loved the music. The energy is what made the parade so awesome, and the things that that parade got to do were so fantastic. So it's kind of sad to see it go, but at least it's not going to be the last time we see it. We'll be seeing it, of course, in Pixar Fest at Disneyland, so I'm kind of excited to see what they do to this parade, because who knows what they're gonna do. But I do want to talk about this one. This one is going to be a little bit more interesting because it's a bigger past for me, and I'm very excited to talk about it because the Main Street Electrical Parade really has been in my life since I was about the age of 2, because not only did I get to see the farewell season of the original run at Disneyland, but I got to see it when it was in California Adventure, and on top of that I got to see it while it was in Florida again. So to see them was fantastic. I have all of the music, and I even have the VHS of the farewell season. So I've been watching this thing for years and was like, oh my god, I'm so glad it came back. For me, like, getting to see the parade was so beautiful, and I mean, granted, the times have changed, but I do really appreciate the nostalgia about it, and the fact that I got to see it so often that before it left means a lot, and I could not have asked for anything better about them. What is so significant about these two closings is, if you really think about it, if you look at this one, of course, this was one of the first couple of nighttime parades that have ever happened in Disney history, and getting to make something pretty awesome and include characters that not really known as much anymore, which is kind of sad, but it also didn't include characters that are part of our modern Disney history, which is kind of interesting, but I do appreciate it because it allows me to reminisce on what was there and popular at the time of its release. Then, flash forward to Pixar Play Parade. When that opened after Block Party Bash, it really allowed for a high energy parade. Whereas with this one, the choreography was a little bit low, and you know, it is what it is, but this one was high energy, good music, color, and just a lot to be seen within this parade. So these two have some very significant reasons as to why. I'm kind of sad to see them go, but I'm kind of glad that, you know, we got to retire this one and it got to come home and say goodbye one final time, while this one is getting a bit of a fresh life. So I'm curious to know, what are your thoughts about Electrical Parade closing and Pixar's move to Disneyland? I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. Please leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to start a good conversation with you. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Walt Disney Wednesday. If you liked the video, please don't forget, like and subscribe down below. I release new videos every single Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All of my social media links, including the link to Return Home, The Way I See It, and my Musical Monday Spotify playlist, will be located in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching it. As always, my name is Forrest, and remember, pink cake. Woo!